begin.
What is true of a master?
What is true of a master? At best, they're disciplined. They should be disciplined. Right. They should know what they're talking about. Right. They should be committed to serving other people and helping other people and being more interested in people than themselves. So that would imply that the master is more true to the purpose of mastery in the spiritual sense than not. See? How much do you care, Mr. Master, about other beings is a test for the master. See? And if they care more about beings and helping them, and seeing them through their karma, I think that's what you want to find in a master. Mm-hmm. Well, a servant, in a manner of speaking. See?
So there's a lot of teachers out there, and should they be considered masters?
Well, it depends on what the real criteria is for a master. You have a lot of educated people out there. Doesn't mean they're masters in the way that we think of spiritual people. They may be knowledgeable, but they may be full of crap at the same time. They may be more full of themselves and their knowledge, and trying to impress people with that, or show up as a certain kind of teacher, than having the real humble attitude of a person that is heart open, and less concerned about knowledge, but more happy to share knowledge that is of use to other people. It's not about knowledge. It's about heart-to-heart communication. That's where a master reaches you. Let's say a teacher reaches you of a spiritual, let's say, awakening. It's all about the heart. Making sure you get your due. Not that you're impressed with their face, or their ego, or their hairdo, or their background, or their credentials, or their family karma, or their country. It's not about any of that, right? It could be the least, qualified person by a certain standard who winds up being the humble, sort of, let's say, Yoda of the world, in a sense, who's there with the wisdom. They don't care about anything else. They give it to you. It's not their opinion. See, we don't want a person that's going to give you their opinion. You want a person that's going to talk to you straight, heart to heart. See? And when you talk to them, you know it's heart to heart. It's not about an opinion. People who have a, I guess you might say, more materialistic, ordinary approach to things may be sharing opinions, and they may be great too. But it doesn't give them what we would call it, say, a spiritual edge over anyone else. The spiritual edge is more in the silence, in the secret, not in the self-pleasing, but in the heart opening.